Welcome back to my second lesson on quadratic equations, and this time we are looking at a method of solving. And the first one we'll look at is a factorization method. Factorization method. Okay, so under factorization method, we use a searching method, and here are the steps we should follow. So steps. I'm sure you remember that I said a quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So the way I'm going to explain this method, I'll be using the letters a, b, and c, and I'm sure you know how to come up with them. Okay, so step one, you find the product of a and c. Okay, so we find the product of a and c. Then step two, you find the sum. Okay, find the two factors of AC whose sum is b. Okay, so find the two factors of AC. AC is the product which you found in step 1. Okay, so find the two factors of AC whose sum is b. Okay, I will explain that point in terms of answering a question. Okay, step 3. You are going to replace. You replace bx with the factors found in step 2. Okay, I'll explain even that one. Okay, then step 4. You are going to factorize by grouping terms. Then step 5, you solve the equation. Solve the equation. Okay, let's now solve a question using this same factorization method with the steps I have put across. Okay, so let's have an example. So we say example. Solve the equation. Okay, solve the equation. Let's have 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, solve the equation. 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. So before you start answering this question, if you want, just start by determining the values of a, b, and c. Okay, so what is the value of a from this equation? Yes, it's 2. Okay, so solutions. So a is 2, b, the coefficient of x, yes, that is -3, and c, that is -9, yes. Okay, so step 1 says that we're supposed to find the product of a and c, product of a and c. So in mathematics, if you hear a word product, it means you multiply, because product is the result you get after you multiply. Okay, so product is thus a times c, and a times c is 2. A is 2 times c, 2 times c is -9. Okay, c is -9, so it's 2 times -9, and 2 times -9 you get -18. Okay, then the other one is we need to know sum. Sum is just the value of b. Okay, so sum is just the value of b, which is b is -3. Okay, so according to step 2, we are going to find the 2 factors of AC. AC is what? -18. 2 factors of -18, whose sum is -3. So these numbers, when you multiply them, they're supposed to give you -18. When you add or subtract, they should give you what? -3. Okay, so the easiest way of finding this is to look for factors of 18, or just the numbers, the 2 numbers you can multiply to get 18. Okay, so yes, 1 times 18 is 18, but can the sum of 118 give you -3? No, because even if you say 1 minus 18, it can't give you -3, or -1 plus 18, still you cannot get -3. Okay, so what of 3 and 6? -3, what is -3 times 6? -3 times 6 is -18, but -3 plus 6 is not -3, but is +3. So we're supposed to have a negative, so let's just change the sign. So the minus should be to 6. So if you have 3 and -6, 3 times -6, you are going to have -18. 3 minus 6, you are going to have -3. So factors, the 2 factors now, we are going to have negative, okay, it's positive 3, so it's -6, and 3. -6 times 3, you get -18. -6 plus 3, you get -3. So those are the two factors. So that is step 2. Step 3, we are going to replace these 2 factors where there is a bx. So bx is 3x. So where there is -3x here, that is where we are going to put -6x plus 3x. Okay, I believe it's clear. So we have 2x squared, and where there is -3x is where we are replacing with -6x and plus 3x. So -6x plus 3x. Then we have -9 is equal to 0. Okay, so that was step 3. We go to step 4. Step 4, you factorize by grouping terms. Okay, so we can see that these are 4 terms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So since there are 4 terms, we can group them into 2. Okay, you get these two. From these two, you divide out the highest common factor, and from these two, you also divide out the common factor, or highest common factor. Yes. Okay, so from these two, 2x squared minus 6x. In 2x squared and 6x, what is the highest common factor? Okay, so the highest common factor there is 2x. So you divide out 2x. So when you divide out 2x squared divided by 2x, yes, we are going to have x, minus 6x divided by 2x, yes, we have 3. Okay, so we are done with this. We come to this one. So here we have 3x and 9. What is the highest common factor of 3x and minus 9? Yes, 3 is common. In this case, it's positive 3. So plus 3. So 3x divided by 3, you get x. Minus 9 divided by 3, you get minus 3. And there we have equal to 0. Okay, so if you look at this expression here, we can see that there is x minus 3 here, and there is x minus 3. So the x minus 3 is common. So again, we divide out x minus 3. Okay, so x minus 3 is common. You divide out. So here, if you divide out x minus 3, we are going to remain with 2x. So we have 2x. And here, if you divide out x minus 3, we are going to remain with plus 3. So plus 3. So this is equal to 0. So if you look at these two, here there is a product. We are multiplying. We have x minus 3 times 2x plus 3. So these two, they are multiplying. So if you are multiplying two things and the result is 0, it means either this one is equal to 0 or this one is equal to 0. Since we know that any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Okay, so for us to have a result of 0, it means one of these two is 0. Okay, so you say either x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so here we say, here for us to remain with x, we have minus 3 here. Okay, so to get rid of this minus 3, you add 3. Okay, the opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So we are going to add 3 to both sides of the equation. If you add 3 here, that 3 will cancel out this minus 3. So we are going to have x here is equal to 0 plus 3 is just 3. Okay, then here we have, so first to get rid of this plus 3, since we are solving for x, we're supposed to remain with x from this side. So to get rid of this plus 3, you subtract 3 to both sides of the equation. So if you subtract 3 here, you cancel this plus 3. Then here we are going to have 0 minus 3, that is negative 3. So we have 2x is equal to minus 3. Okay, then to remain with x, here it is 2x. 2x, it means 2 times x. So to remain with x, you divide by 2. So you say over 2, and this side over 2. So x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So we have two values of x. So quadratic equations, you have for a quadratic equations, solutions should be 2. There are 2 solutions, I mean. Okay, so we have x is equal to 3 and x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So those are the 2 solutions of x. Thank you so much for watching.